Hello, today we are going to look at savings. Let's discuss savings. Savings has become very necessary, more especially at this point in time in our lives. You say saving for the rainy day. You must not necessarily wait for rain before you save. Assuming the rain does not fall, you can still make good use of your savings. Savings has become so much important because of necessities. One, you can save for unforeseen circumstances. Two, you can save to be able to invest in a dream business. The one I'm going to discuss with us is the one that has to do with saving to invest in a dream business. This is very important. You find out that you don't really need to have millions before you begin to save. Savings is a culture, it's a habit. You form the habit of saving. Even if you are one that is paid 10,000 monthly or 5,000 monthly, say when my salary increases to 10,000, 20,000, I will start saving. When it increases to 20,000, 20,000 problems will crop up. If you are earning 20,000, it's I'm looking for a job of 150,000, 200,000, at least something like that, I can start saving. Let me tell you, when you start earning 150, 200,000, your problems will increase to 150, 200,000. That's the law of nature. One, your desires, your wants will increase. Two, the people that know you, that you now earn, your relatives, your friends, and everybody that know that you now earn salary of 150, 200, they will start coming to you to ask for money. Problems of 150, 200 will start coming. Your bills will increase. Definitely you move into a bigger accommodation. You find out that 200,000 naira salary will not even be enough for you again to solve your problems. So that is why I tell you that savings is a habit. Form it as a habit. One that earns 5,000 a month can save 500 a month. How do you do it? You tell yourself the truth, and the truth I know on my own is this salary of 5,000. What is my salary is 4,005. When you are paid 5,000, you channel that 500 immediately to where it's supposed to be. Be it in a bank. If you're not so comfortable with the bank, you can do it with the Akawo. More reliable, tested, comfortable, and Akawo that has integrity. Though integrity, you cannot know integrity by face or by little transactions over the period. One can change. Circumstances can change people. So, but the only thing you do is, if you want to do it that way, you make sure that you don't allow your money to stay too long in the hand of the Akawo. If you're saving, you can say, I'm saving with this Akawo. Maybe this 500, I save it in the next 4 months. You move it to the bank, a competent and reliable bank. We know the big banks in Nigeria. This is one way of having your savings. You are earning 200,000. You can tell yourself, what I'm earning is 180,000. You see this 20,000. I will save that. I will save this 20,000 for future investment. Don't say I will save this 20,000. Whenever my house rent or any problem comes, I will pick from there and solve. No, you can have 2, 3, 4 savings accounts. You say this one, I channel 10,000 to payment of house rent. I channel 10,000 to my children's school fees every month. I channel 20,000 to what? To my future business investment. Do it to make sure that each account is dedicated to one particular thing. That's the only way you can save. Now, let me tell you, if you want to also save to start from home, I did it those days. I did it even as a grown-up, an adult. I had to go to a carpenter and they made a safe. A safe that in my house that was hidden in a particular place only me knew. Do you know what I used to do? I used to, every careless morning, I come back, 5 naira in my pocket, 20 naira, 100 naira, that I can just dip hand in my pocket, bring it out, go to that place, chuck it inside that place. And I told myself that at the end of every month, I was to break that safe and gather all the money there, transfer it to the bank or transfer it to Akao. You can do that yourself. This is habit of culture of savings. You can save from the little you have, because the savings you have is what determines what you can be able to achieve or invest financially in tomorrow. Most of the times, we have ideas. Like you see, some people tell you, I like the business idea is capital. Do you know that capital? Maybe definitely you would have been able to save that capital over time. You can also save with your company. There are possibilities whereby most companies, there's the saving system they have. At the end of every month, you tell them, deduct this amount of money, put it for me, so place. That's another way of saving. I want to advise you today, save for tomorrow. Save for better projects. That's the way forward. If you don't save, you cannot be able to plan for here tomorrow. But if careless cash comes in, you can now use it in bulk. If money comes in without your salary, there's some money that coming from different things you do, outside business, outside whatever you do. You still take money from there, outside what you have designated to save at the end of every month, and put it in that place. Are you also a business person? You can save. Don't say, I have business, no need for me to save. Who told you that? You need to save to open another business. You need to save. You can say, at the end of this week, whatever thing I make, most people save through Akao. Akao comes in some daily, some weekly, collect that money. When Akao collects it, at the end of the month, when Akao pays you, you put it direct into a particular account and say, this is to open another branch of my business. That is the only way to expand. A better way to expand, not the only way to expand. So you must save. Whether you are working, whether you're a business person, whether you are even unemployed. Do you know, as an unemployed person, you can save? So long as unemployed person, you can sit down somewhere, drink a bottle of Coke, get some money, buy granite, get some money, buy some clothing for yourself, through gratification, through a lot of things, so people that help you, you can still save. From those little money that come in, you can save and say, come on, my uncles give me money, my friends help me with some money to help me feed and a whole lot of things. I can be taking out some money from there, no matter how little they are, dropping it somewhere. Maybe by the time I now have some amount of money, I can use it to open up a business. Or even if it's not enough, you can start from somewhere. Say, tell somebody, please, I have some amount of money. How do you help me now so that I will be able to make up this money? Or you look for another means of making it. Let it not be that whenever you want to open a business, you start looking for the entire money. Let it be that you are looking for some money to make up that money, which you already have in your savings. So you can save. Everyone can save. You can save and say, I'm saving for the whole year. But the whole year is most times risky. At the end of the year, Akao gives you the money. It's risky sometimes. Before Christmas, some of them will disappear and they will change their accommodation. I'm not talking against the Akao. There are some good ones. But let me tell you, I prefer you save it on a monthly basis. You save every day, you save every week. At the end of the month, you pick the money and transfer it to a bank. That is the best way forward. You also save monthly, maybe from your salary. Then at the end of 3-4 months, you pick it up, move it to the bank. Give Akao his own percentage, move it to the bank, so that your money doesn't stay too long in the hands of somebody. They can rob that person, they can rob Akao. When they rob Akao, Akao will not kill himself for you. You can only lock Akao up. Akao will start looking for her to get money. Sometimes they disappear into the blues. So it's good for you to use your wisdom even as you save in somebody's hands. Don't even say, I have my friend, he has a bank account, let me be saving his account. That's the most risky thing to do. Get your own account. Get your own account or put it in account. Transfer it to a bank. Don't tell somebody to be saving money for you. That person could end up having a serious problem that he will be tempted to use your money. And when he uses your money, it becomes another problem. So please be very careful. Plan your savings well. Prepare your savings well. Have an aim for your savings. Project what you want to achieve with your savings, and you see yourself achieving that particular thing with your savings.